Hello.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
All right. Remember, we are streaming as it is
Yes.
up and running. Looks like we had a close race for trying to be first in the chat room tonight. Got two 926. All four of them are at 926. Says Robert first. Greg says I'm first. Jeff says next. Robert says nope, I beat you. And Jeff is out shopping for groceries. That's funny. So,
Does Jeff know if he's going to be on tonight?
I don't know. Jeff, are you going to be on tonight? Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know who beat who there. That was pretty doggone close, actually.
My name came up first. I win the booty prize.
And Jeff does say he'll be on later, so yes, he will be here later. I'll put that over. I don't know where we'll put this. If I move this, does that change the window or not? It does not, or does? No, that's cool. Put that right there.
I just got finished eating dinner.
I just got finished taking about a 20-minute nap. I was so wore out when we came in. I caught up on my emails and stuff, and then I told Lauren, I said, wake me up at 9 o'clock. I'm going to just sit here and kind of just rest a minute.
I just made burger and fries.
We had a really early dinner tonight in Terre Haute on our way back from Charleston today. Wasn't too bad.
Did you have to pick up the aquariums?
Yeah, they're in the back of the car. Yeah, I did. Got that, and she said something about some stupid little crock pot that should have went in the trash that apparently my neighbor misunderstood what I told him I wanted done. So, yeah, we got that, and then just as I suspected, the problem was her boyfriend or her ex-husband or whatever. There was some guy there that never was introduced, but man, he was questioning everything. I'm like, both Lauren and I were like, shut up. It's done. She's here to close. Besides, you're not in on this. Yes, Jeff, we are closed. We did get closed. We did literally ran to the bank. Well, we drove because it was about 10 miles away. But, yeah, the guy was like, well, did this get done and this get done? And finally,
come on.
What's up, Josh?
Not in the computer moving well.
Oh, well, that problem will be resolved soon. So, yeah, we're closed.
That's his aunt's computer. He's at his aunt's house.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He was going away for the weekend.
It's the core, the first generation core i5 computer. With the mechanical hard drive.
No shit.
Have you not been
I
running
know.
your magic on it all day to get it working better?
I tried.
I don't know, Jeff, because my realtor finally looked at him and she said, "Look, you're not part of this transaction. Everything's accepted. We're going to get this done, and just please be quiet." And I thought I'd have told him to just shut the f up, but okay, that'll work too.
There's the door.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So, and then he asked a question about the chickens, and I like, chickens are fine. I was just over there. We left you 50 pounds of there's a brand new bag of food there. Bless you. So, yeah. I kind of suspected that all along, but it got verified today. So, it's all good. We are now just single homeowners, which is good. Stopped by and seen the grandkids on the way home because it's kind of on the way home. We spent about an hour there. That's what wore me out, I think. 2 nights in a row of chasing grandkids. That'll wear you out.
yeah.
So Alex says we got a lot to talk about. What do we got to
Yes.
talk about, Alex?
Well, I made Josh feel like an idiot today.
You made Josh look like an idiot today?
Yes.
And he's bragging. Okay, I got to hear this.
Josh thought it was better to run his aunt's computer off of Wi-Fi instead of yeah, it was better to run his aunt's computer off of Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet because her computer got Wi-Fi built in.
Right.
Well, turns out her router modem thing is right next to her computer. And on the Wi-Fi on that modem router from the ISP is so crap that it's only able to get like 50 meg over Wi-Fi. 50 meg down over Wi-Fi. So I said, why don't you plug your cable in and let's check out the speed. You plug the cable in, it's 300.
Yeah, make me look like an idiot, Michael.
Well, until about 15 seconds ago, only 2 people that I know of knew about that, but now the whole world knows. So, yeah, I think I'd be getting me a new IT guy.
I can't find my video like Jim did.
So basically, his aunt's been paying over $100 a month for 300 internet, and it's only been able to ever see 50 of it.
Well, I just wonder what Josh would get if he plugged an Ethernet cable into the router that's where he's at. If he could do that.
I know that when I was connected on there one afternoon, like I showed you, and when nobody was there, he was able to pull over 100 on Wi-Fi. So I would assume he would get similar results if they're both using the same
Sure.
ISP.
Yep. Well, that's good. I mean, so this is the one he's connected to right now. It's getting 300.
Right.
But what'd you say it was? First generation i5?
Right. 6 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte HDD.
Is it an HP product by chance?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But I was trying to make it better because he had upgraded her computer to Windows 11
Okay.
from Windows 10,
Right.
and he did that, and she is so stubborn that she don't wanna. She plays games online, well, she don't want to have to re-enter all her passwords, all her games, and he don't know her passwords to her games on what she does. And so we basically fresh installed Windows 10 for nothing. And had to revert back to the Mac Reflect image. that I had made prior to us
Okay.
reinstalling Windows 10 from now back the way it was on Windows 11, much to my disappointment, because it's this first generation, it's technically not supported, so we don't know how long it'll
Right.
get security updates.
Right.
And
So does she not use a password manager? Or does she write all her passwords down, or?
Yep, you write them all down, which is stupid.
I would get a pass. How many games does she play?
I don't know.
I'm thinking maybe a password manager might be a good thing to get.
Just install Firefox and let it manage them.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. So Jeff's not here to let me know I'm number one. I just checked my speed a second ago. 895 down, 935 up.
I want to talk to Jeff. I want to see if I can get 2 product keys for the professional. Because I want to put him on professional and I want to put the Dell computer on professional. If he doesn't mind.
According to Carrie, there's no difference in it. You won't see any difference or improvement.
We're only seeing a dark screen, Josh. We're not seeing anything on the screen.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got a notification about halfway through dinner that he was going to go live. So
Yeah,
was
I
it
watched part of it.
was it a yakathon again, or?
So. He was giving away computers.
Oh, okay. No Mitch.
No.
He plays this one.
Big Adventure 2.
Yeah. He plays this one. This one. This one. And then he goes on to
So you said it has 6 gigabyte of RAM in it?
yes,
yeah.
and I think that's DDR3.
Yeah, probably so.
I just wondered because what he had shown on the screen there said it had 7 gigabyte of RAM available. So I just wondered what was going on with that. Got a graphics card in it?
I don't think so. I think it's just built-in video.
Oh, okay. Didn't see any deer today. Of course, it rained the majority of the day.
Yeah, they're probably in the woods.
Yeah. If they had any brains, they would be.
Josh, I think your Zoom text is what's causing that your magnification.
Is there any word on what Doug's doing tomorrow, if anything?
Haven't seen anything posted.
I think tomorrow our plans are we are going to hang pictures, and then that will be just about the last thing we have to do. And she starts officially working Sunday at 2.
She'll find a few more things.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. Well, I probably will too, actually.
I gotta go back in and re-enable my boom sector, Joel.
I know there's one piece of furniture that's out in the garage that I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it in the house, but I discovered last night I know exactly where it can go, and it'll serve a really good purpose, and it'll actually it'll fill the room out a little bit better. So I'll probably do that. It's not real heavy at all. It's really flimsy and easy to move.
I got my BIOS updated today.
This is what you're dealing with.
6 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, it does have 6 gigs of RAM.
They were trying to do what my desktop was doing earlier. It locked up.
So does she have all her? I'm a little confused. She's got all her passwords saved on the browser she uses.
Yeah.
That's not That's not operating system restricted, is it? I mean, can it not work on Windows 10?
It can. I just put it on 11 because 2025 is going to come and, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Should leave it on 10, and then when 2025 comes, if she's still got it, just let it upgrade to 11.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but I'm going to give it a Dell.
But and the Dell's already got Windows 11 on it?
No, it had Windows 10.
Oh, Windows 10.
I can put 11 on it.
Is it supported, or are you going to circumvent it and put it on it that way?
It's supported.
Okay.
Well, according to Microsoft, it's not supported, but I can go into the media creative tool and it'll update just fine.
That sounds good.
But what I have to do is, if I'm going to bring in the Dell, I have to wait until I'm on, I have to wait until I'm on break to do it, because I don't want to bring that into work and then have to bring it down here. What I'm going to do is I go to work on Thursday, and then on Good Friday I have off. So I'm just going to take the Dell on Thursday, bring it down here, and then pay for a week for Monday, and then go home.
And by then you should have your new computer, right?
Yeah.
I can't type.
With my hoping Jim did not pack it because I want the professor to go in and disable Internet Explorer.
Oh, you can do that when you get it. That's relatively easy.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Laura and I were talking about that when we were driving over to Illinois today. Oh, I'll get woke up here in a second. So I'm going to see what the latest BIOS is for my board. Real quick.
I want to talk to Jeff because I want to see if I can get 2 products involved.
Yeah, he was out just now.
Well, we had Windows 10 on that computer at advanced, but then we had to put it back because she didn't want to have to log back into all her games.
Yeah, but is that not internet based?
Yes.
So logging back in, she's going to log back in no matter what operating system she's using, right? If she's on Windows 11 and she clicks a button and it goes to the game, if you put Windows 10 on there and she goes to the same browser and clicks the same button, it's still going to log back in, right?
Right.
So I'm lost here. Somebody help me out.
I am too.
Why wouldn't she want Windows? I mean, if it works on Windows 11 and she's comfortable with it, cool. But if you want Windows 10 on it, and as long as the browser.
I don't know how long Microsoft is going to support it on Windows 11.
Do what, Josh?
We don't know how long Microsoft is going to support it on Windows 11. They keep saying that they're going to cut off the security update for it.
Well, yeah, but
But if you go into, if you run the Microsoft PP Checker app, this device is not compatible with Windows 11. But yet it's still running Windows 11.
Right, but it probably is not ever going to get any of the important updates that it's going to need. I'm going to guess. I don't know. That's just a guess on my part. 1621. So can I determine my BIOS without restarting it and hitting my...
Yes.
System info.
Go to run, open the run box and type in this info 32.
Okay, opening the run box and type what?
MS info 32. And that should give you the BIOS information.
Oh yeah, it jumped right out at me. Okay.
At least the
It says BIOS mode, BIOS version. Oh yeah, 1621. I'm good.
1621
Yep, according to this website I was just on.
on the Asus website.
Yeah, Asus Prime Z490-P. It says latest version is 1621. It came out November 23rd of 2021. Wow.
Probably get one in the next 3 months.
I have to remember to check that. Cool. Good.
so Josh, so if Ken is right, which I know he is, why did we have to put it back on Windows? Why did we have to put it back on Windows 11 again? Why did we take it from Windows 11 to 10 and put it back on 11?
I didn't want to hear us complain about everything that you had to log back into.
Well, it's a good thing I took that in before we wrote that.
I'm still confused.
You can set Windows to automatically log on. You don't have to enter a password.
No, I'm
We're not
not
talking about Windows logging. We're talking about her logging up all her game websites or whatever.
Yeah, and okay, so okay. Hang on.
If she's using a browser like Firefox, it manages all your passwords for you.
Right, but you doesn't know that.
All you gotta do is click the little drop down when it pops up saying, yes, save this login and password, and it'll save it. One mouse click.
All this is about her. She's stubborn and she doesn't like change. If we roll it back to Windows 10, that'll be change.
Hello, Catherine's in the house. She says hi in chat. She must have got there when I stepped away to go charge my phone. I don't play any online games, but what I was thinking about doing is maybe starting one real quick on Google Chrome, setting it up, and then going to Firefox, logging into the game, or bringing the game up, and see if I could log it in. And if it does, then that supports the theory that the operating system shouldn't make any difference on the game being logged in or out.
Hello, George.
So I may have to, hi Catherine, I may have to experiment with that.
It does it. I use it on all my websites.
Yeah.
It automatically puts my name in there and my password, and I click a button and I'm in there. The only one I don't do it for is my bank.
Yeah, I would not do for the bank. Speaking of bank, thank you, Greg. Man, that's two things you've reminded me of tonight.
Yeah, when I did my BIOS update, I went back into the BIOS to see if it changed my memory frequency speed. It changed it down to 1866 from 32. Well, actually, I had it 3333. But I want to run this BIOS for a few days to make sure there's no problems. It's been out since November of last year. I usually wait a month or two after they release the new BIOS, see if there's any bad reviews on it. That, and I had to reload, optimize the faults, couldn't believe it. It said 1866. Damn, that's a low speed. Usually it's 2133.
Yeah, it is pretty low.
Can I say something?
Yes, you may. You don't have to ask. Just you can talk.
It is normal for the RAM to be set, to be reset in speed when you update the BIOS.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I always go back in there and check it and load out my defaults.
Once you update and you run Windows 10.
Yes.
Okay, so because what I did, I updated my BIOS as well. I run Windows 11, and I switched off FPPM and Secure Boot before I did the BIOS, so nothing bad can happen. And when the BIOS updated correctly, I went in, I enabled XMP again, I enabled FPPM, that's for AMD system, and I also re-enabled the Secure Boot. And it went well. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
I want to be able to find out when the computer came out. Because I did that to be on the safe side, if you know what I mean.
I never touched Secure Boot. I just download it from Asus and run it.
Greg, you do not need it for Windows 10.
Oh.
But you need it for Windows 11. Yes?
No. You say you want to know when the computer came out?
Yeah. So you have Windows 10 too, yes? You have a Windows 10 Pro on the new machine, Josh. So what I just said about FPPM and Secure Boot, you do not need to worry about that, yes? This is specific to Windows 11.
We missed you last night on the stream we did, Catherine.
Sorry, last night yesterday I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and by 8 in the evening, my shoulder hurt that much I couldn't sit in my wheelchair anymore, so I went like in bed and I watched TV.
Yeah, I thought maybe you might have lost the internet or something, but it was a good stream. I thought we had a really good stream last night. Little over 2 hours.
Yeah, Jim forgot to take the wrapper off of the cooler, and we couldn't figure out why it was so hot.
Oh no, we figured out why it was so hot pretty quick. Actually, it was pointed out real quick. And Jim's going to thank you for reminding everybody of that, by the way.
These things, it can happen to the best. This can happen to people that feel like 50, 80, 100 pieces.
Yeah, even Jim said, same thing.
Yeah, so it's not really his fault because this plastic was nearly invisible. Maybe for you at the eyeball, but it's not.
Hey, Gary.
Yes, it is.
It's not like my galvo.
It's a UEFI BIOS. You showed me it on camera. It's a UEFI BIOS.
If you want to check if it's UEFI, you can go to system information.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And then, yes, exactly. I'm just explaining it to Josh. Yes? And when it says legacy, it's legacy. And when it says UEFI, it's UEFI. Yes? So this is how you can tell Josh.
Yeah, I don't see when it came out.
So when it says USB, you know your
Hang on just a minute. I'm looking it up on my computer, but it takes me a minute to type in the model.
yeah.
Because it originally came with Windows 8.1.
What's that? What'd you say it was? A first generation i5? HP?
It is a model the product number is E6S59AB # ABA.
Can you please repeat it, Alex?
E6S59AB $ABA.
HP.
Yes.
I'll be back. I'm going to go make a bag of popcorn.
So Alex, I just put it in the YouTube chat. See if it pops up correctly over there on the new toy I put in there. You did say E6S598B
Yes.
hashtag ABA?
Yes.
Okay, that should be it then. What are you up to, Gary?
To tell you what, everything will be better, everything will be worse.
In other words, fair to Midland.
There you go.
Another typical day, huh?
Well, this is Michigan. We have Midland here. But it's a bad place to live. It's for down chemical dumpster pollution.
Oh, man.
And all the people that owned Dow Chemical way back in the day lived in down Michigan. Hard to imagine.
Hello, Gary. How are you?
How am I? Good today. Good today. But there's still people that are stupid in this world. I figured that out.
Yeah. Yes.
When you find a solution to that, let me know, please.
No, there is none. That's the problem. It doesn't want to show me the
What computer is this? Or what is it?
This is at Joshua's aunt's house. I believe it's her computer. Right, Alex?
Yes, it's a first generation 4i5, 6 gigs of RAM, it's DDR3, and a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Alex, can I read it back to you because I think I got the wrong number. Echo 6 Sierra 5 9.
What's the number again? I don't think I have it.
Yeah, you're missing an 8, Catherine. I'll read it out, Alex. It's Echo 6 Sierra 598 Bravo hashtag Alpha Bravo Alpha.
Well, I think I give it to you wrong, Ken.
Oh, great. Now, waiting room, here I come.
I'll share
Yeah,
this.
Now we know what's wrong.
I'll share the screen here.
Oh, there you go.
This is an Evo computer, a year-old EliteBook. This is a $2,000 computer. So I'll take it.
So it's E6 Sierra 59 Alpha Victor hashtag Alpha Bravo Alpha. Oh, thanks, Alex. I put the wrong number in there. Now I got to go.
Okay, here.
We remove that.
Okay, wait a second.
So other than what you mentioned earlier, is there anything else?
HP Pavilion 500. 21. That's it. QE DDR3 SDRAM i5 4 3 micro. Okay. That's the one, huh? Great. Okay, because if the correct number we can find things. Yes.
So how old?
I know sometimes it's hard for me to see it with the EVP.
How old is it?
It's from 2013.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I want to check to see if there's a HP BIOS update, because it said the BIOS that's on that machine is from 2015.
Well, the last BIOS update was in 2015.
The CPU's not actually that bad, guys.
Oh,
It's a 4th generation i5, 4-core.
yes.
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse, exactly. Me too.
I'm old enough to have bought worse.
I had a Xerox 333. It was my very first computer.
So Alex, I'll learn the English language in a minute. Learn to talk. What all have you done to it to speed it up or help it out today?
Well, Josh, as far as we ran the disk cleanup and did all that.
Okay.
And I went in and looked at the programs, and there's not that many. Josh does a good job of trying to keep the machine as clean as far as like the clearing out all the excess temporary files and the Windows update stuff that from this cleanup. So he had already done that. So the only thing I did to try to speed it up was put Windows 10 back on it.
That's slowed down. Windows 11 is faster than Windows 10 on my machine.
It has the latest BIOS, because I did that. But the last BIOS update was in 2015, October.
But the reason why we wanted to put it back to Windows 10 is because it's technically unsupported, and we don't know when they're going to stop giving security updates for it.
They will stop security updates, you're correct, but they will not stop updates. So if it has a Windows Defender update, you'll get it just like it ever. If you have a TPM 2.0 update that it doesn't have, you won't get it. If it has a Notepad update and it doesn't have Notepad, you won't get it. If it has Notepad and it gets a Notepad update, you will get it. That's official. So basically, you won't get something you don't have. That is totally correct. But if you have, you'll get it.
It doesn't have PPM.
Then you won't get it. But that doesn't mean you won't get an update for, I don't care, Windows Explorer. There's an update, you'll get it.
So basically, what I did today is I made a macro reflect image of the Windows 11 the way it is right now. We clean installed Windows 10 on it.
So what is slow? Let me interrupt. What is slow?
You stumped him, Gary.
Hmm?
You stumped them. What? I think Gary's asking what is slow on the computer.
Yeah. What part of the
Yeah,
mouse?
I know, but
There's this mouse inside the computer that goes real fast. When does he get tired? Is this like the old days? I don't know who's old enough. Remember the old days when you could scan this and defrag and it ran for hours?
This is all the hardware that it has.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember those days. You basically couldn't do anything with the PC by the defrag motor out.
You can see the little thing at time where you're moving the little squares back and forth forever.
Yep.
So I have a question for Alex, please. Okay.
This PC has it, how much RAM does it have?
6 gigs, DDR3.
6.
That's the problem.
5 plus 1, there is your first problem.
It's probably a 4 and a 2. Hey,
That's why I'm giving her the Dell, because the Dell would be better fit for her, because it has 8 gigs of RAM.
well, let's ask one quick question. Alex, can you go into it and go to sysinfo and go to network? Let's see what adapters got for Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Hang on before you do that, Alice. We got to make this official. Hold on. Don't do anything yet.
Hurry up, Ken. Tech Day, right?
Exactly.
Welcome to Gary's Tech Talk.
I haven't found that one on the internet yet.
Hey, I had pizza for dinner.
Tech!
Fish pizza.
Fish pizza?
In the fish sauce. I'm serious. Yeah, not the tomato or not the red sauce.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's like pineapple on pizza. Yeah.
No, it didn't have pineapple on it. It's an official kosher pizza place.
Yeah, go ahead, Alex. You're good to go now.
I know, I'm trying.
Okay.
I put him on Wi-Fi.
I know I'm late, Ken, but did you all your closing done today?
We did. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we are good. As I suspected early on in this mess, the guy in her life, I don't know if it's her boyfriend, ex-husband, or what, but he was the stumbling block because he kept bringing things up today, and finally my realtor told him that just basically to shut up because it was a done deal, and he kind of meeked down in the chair a little bit and didn't say another word for a while.
Well, unless you guys are doing an all-cash deal, I mean, cash, nothing you can do today.
Yeah, no, that's they sat there and were discussing the things they're going to do to the house, and Lauren and I kind of looked at each other and we were like, we don't care. Let's get our stuff
Okay, Gary,
signed
those are
and
the adapters that you got.
get out of here.
Hey, shoot, can you stretch out the Qualcomm?
What do you mean?
I can't see. I get AR94 and it looks like it's missing something.
Yeah, I got AR94 ... Properties, maybe? Hey, Tim.
Hey,
Good to see you.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Been a while.
Yep.
Hello! Hello, Tim!
Couple weeks,
Hey,
maybe?
Catherine. Thanks for your parts list. New build's great. Still waiting on a graphics card.
You see, is that better, Gary?
Just wait a little bit longer, Tim. They come down in price.
I'm not in no hurry because I'm not doing any photography stuff right now. But
But it works
it
great.
does
You
my
have
own
to have-
cool stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. If you have a problem with this, the maximum throughput is going to be 72 MBS. No matter what you do. That's the problem.
Okay, well, this is
Run
what we
that
talked
by.
about earlier.
Say that again, Gary.
This is, instead of like 1 gig, this is 72 MBPS.
Okay.
In other words, it's fairly slow.
Okay, well, let me show you. Let me show y'all what the speed test. Let me show y'all what the speed test is on Wi-Fi.
Well, I'm telling you what HP is saying it is on theirs, and Qualcomm is saying it is. Qualcomm is saying that chip will have a maximum throughput of 72 space M Boy Paul Sam. That is it. Okay, yeah.
So I'm confused, Alex. Earlier today, did you not plug an Ethernet cable in? And wasn't it like 300?
I'm showing you what the speed is on
Oh, I know.
Wi-Fi and
No, I get that.
Ethernet.
I guess
and the maximum it can go, period, maximum is 72. So you're getting 3/4 of what it can do.
right.
Pretty
You're
good.
yeah. So why is it not plugged into the Ethernet again?
Because we want to show you what the numbers are.
Oh, okay. So you are going to plug it back in then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you now. Gotcha.
I'm just going to turn the Wi-Fi off, and then we'll be able. It should switch back to Ethernet.
Or at least that's the plan.
Before I saw the screen, and now I don't see the screen.
Yeah, he closed it.
That's because my Teamviewer disconnected.
Oh,
And
wow.
they say for this chip set on Wi-Fi, they said 50 is a good to excellent signal would be above average. So 50 is good.
But now you see on Ethernet, that's the speed she's actually paying for.
Right. 50 should, Ethernet should be 800, 900. That Realtek is a good chip.
So basically, she's been paying for 300 meg for who knows how long, and only been able to use 50 of it because Josh has always had the computer on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but the other thing, you know what they're doing in the other room.
Good point. Good question.
This is
What else is hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
We're not talking about where he's living right. We're not talking about where Josh lives. We're talking about his aunt's house.
What's that got to do with the speaker?
Because he's at his aunt's house.
Okay. Okay, so we're at Dan's house. Okay. That's fine.
You kind of walked into that one.
That's the reason why he's. That's the reason why he's able to hardwire and he's not able to hardwire in where he lives.
Right. I've heard that.
Has he asked if he can hardwire in? And he doesn't want to, or has he just doesn't want to? Because I know he expressed a desire that he just doesn't want to have it hardwired. I mean, they may get something worked out during the day where he has to be Wi-Fi, but when the office manager goes home, if they've got an Ethernet cable that they ran, they can plug it in, he can plug it in, and he'll have a faster internet.
Yeah, I mean, my question, Kim, kind of left field up here, watching over everybody's shoulder, is what rights does he have there, or if any, quite possibly?
I don't know. I've been out of the group home game for such a long time, and when I was doing it, it was in California, so I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it on Zillow when you guys were talking about way back when I was there. It's a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's zoned to be a group home or what. Right now I'm just at a loss of a lot of things on that.
I know around here, whenever they put one up here, they're usually not zoned to be group homes, but they fight, whatever handicap, challenge and all that.
Right.
If you don't want it, obviously it's challenge, people that are challenged.
Looks like the stream. No, it's still going. Wave at the camera.
If you fire somebody with red hair, you're gonna see with red hair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
my stepmother mad. She's a redhead.
Okay, we're not.
Blonde, it don't matter. I mean, anymore you really gotta fine line you have to walk.
If you fire somebody blonde hair, it's because of her hair or because of her tits.
Well, you gotta look at the butt too. Come on now.
Remember, this is going out on YouTube, and it is a family-oriented station right now. We'll switch over to the adult version in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Be sure to join us.
Ken, we're talking medical now.
Oh, okay. My fault. That's my bad.
Pick a choice.
Anatomy 101.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
Yeah.
Some people pick the face.
Are you reconnecting, Alex, or you just totally give up on that?
What do you mean I'm reconnecting?
Your Teamviewer.
Yeah, I can. What else you want to see?
Oh, I didn't know if there was anything else you wanted us to look at or not.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. That's it. I just wanted y'all to see this.
How did it do on Ethernet?
300 up, 300 down.
That's what you're paying for, right?
Yeah, right.
So,
Because the router is literally right next to the computer. So I asked him, why did you have it on Wi-Fi? And his response was, well, I thought Wi-Fi was better than Ethernet.
Let's see, a wire directly connected as opposed to one in the air.
Yeah, direct connection. Yeah. Yep.
Cable is always more secure and faster. Less latency. Yeah.
So speaking of cable, I had to explain.
Actually, Catherine, how I knew that his speed was going to be significantly faster over because the first time I connected it was on Wi-Fi. So how I knew his speed was going to be significantly faster if he was able to connect over Ethernet is that when I run the speed test, the ping was like 7. And I knew that because the ping was 7, the ping was so low, the speed of probably being impacted by the Wi-Fi. So that's when I plugged the cable in.
I have a good question.
We have an answer. It may not be a good answer, but we got an answer.
I don't know if anybody can answer this or not, but there's one computer I have in here. I have Wi-Fi and Ethernet turned on. And I've noticed it uses both.
I want to see the computer that uses both at the same time.
Well, they can.
That's why I said I want to see one.
Well, all of them do if they have Wi-Fi capability.
They can't use it at the same
I
time.
don't think you can use it at the same time, though, can you?
No. Show me.
Who says that?
Physics. You have to have a bridge inside that computer, and that's $1,000 outfit in there.
I mean, you have people up on the back of the computer who do not work.
So, real quick, I had to explain to 3 people.
Ethernet and Wi-Fi is working together at the same time, so I'm wondering. There's no truth behind that.
Oops.
There's no reason.
I know that say you wanted to have your computer connected to your home network and your work gave you a separate internet connection. You could have your home on Ethernet and your work on Wi-Fi or vice versa, and it'd be connected to two totally separate networks.
True. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick. According to our buddy Google, as of January 24th, 2021, Wi-Fi and Ethernet can be used at the same time on your computer. However, the connection will not be any faster than just using one connection type. This is because the data comes from the same source, the same router, so the internet speed is limited by the max speed of the router. So,
Where did you find that at?
I just did a Google search. It doesn't tell me who wrote it.
Well, I mean, which one is it? Who's it say it's coming from?
It doesn't.
So,
It's the one that pops up the first
so
one.
the Ethernet's always going to be the fastest one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ethernet. raw cable faster than anything else.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's, let me see what this one says.
But I have both turned on, and I don't have a bridge, and you can do that.
And you can turn them on, but it's only take one. It's not that you use them both.
Oh, it does use both.
No, it doesn't. It does not. Show me. Share your desktop and let's switch speed tests. Don't only come up with one.
Well, I'm on a different computer.
I was gonna say, might not be on that
It's
computer.
not on here. It's not on this meeting right now. Out of curiosity, I turned both of them on, and it does.
You can turn both on. I mean, you can turn front light on and the back light, but it doesn't mean you can read by both of them at the same time.
Oh, I'll test that theory.
If you were connected to two, like your work network and your home network, what you could do is you could continuously ping an address from your work network and ping an address from your home network, like a 192 or 172 address, and if they both responded with both Wi-Fi and Ethernet connected.
You're confusing me, Professor.
Alex Cheak
is all on the same network. My home network, not at work.
Yeah, I can pick
But it's
three different
plugged
things out of
in.
it. That doesn't mean you're choosing three different cards.
It's plugged in, hardwired,
Correct.
and it also has Wi-Fi.
Correct.
I turn them both on.
I have two graphics cards, but that does not mean I have two separate cards being used.
True.
You have two internet access, two network access points.
No, same
Yes,
network.
you do. You just said you got internet and Wi-Fi.
Same network.
Okay, but it does not mean they're both
and Wi-Fi on the same network. I just wonder if it's true or not.
It's 100% not unless you can tell me where it is.
And does it help? I don't know. It's a question.
I always use one or the other, and if I'm not using one, I turn off the other. I do the same way with my cell phone. When I'm not using, when I'm at home and I'm using Wi-Fi, I turn off mobile data. When I'm out and need to use mobile data, I turn mobile data on and turn Wi-Fi off.
Yes.
Go to control panel and find network and their network sharing and go to adapter. It'll tell you which one's actually working.
Okay, well, I can't do that. It's not on this computer. It's on a different computer.
Yeah, but it'll still show you what I'm talking about. You can find it.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
Oh,
I've
excuse me.
always wondered though. Good point, Gary.
I mean, it'll tell you that in this conversation, either it says it or doesn't. If it says it, they're both.
But it will use both.
I'm not trying to fight with you, but if you go find on the internet where it says it will actually use both, I'll eat my hat. I'll eat your hat.
Boy, I even tested it with my laptop. Plug in an Ethernet and Wi-Fi was still turned on, and I go into
I would assume it would use the
I
faster.
would go into the control settings and look at these signals and all that stuff coming through, and it's using both.
Well, look at view status for both of them, and it'll tell you exactly how much has actually been set through. View status of this connection.
Sure.
And it'll tell you how many bytes have been sent and received. And it'll tell you the speed and the duration of the speed. And if they both say it, then you are using both. If they don't both say it, you're using one.
So I'm sharing my screen to show you what I got, what it came up. I don't know if it's coming through or not because I can't see the. And the Zoom will be frozen temporarily for me.
I've seen both being used. Now I'm wondering, should I cut
That's what this.
Wi-Fi off to make it even better. So maybe I'm screwing up on something. This is on a separate computer. I can't show it right now, unfortunately.
But Josh's aunt's computer had Ethernet plugged in when the Wi-Fi was on. It was limited to the speed of the Wi-Fi.
That's what was picked.
That's what
just
he's.
was picking first. You have both internet and Ethernet where your Wi-Fi and Ethernet there, don't you, Alex?
Yes.
Boot up and see who you get. You're not going to get both.
So
I can't do that because I'm every computer in this everything in this house is strictly Wi-Fi other than my mom's computer. And her computer doesn't have a Wi-Fi, it's only Ethernet.
Oh wow. So
But that's because her motherboard that I got on her computer doesn't have Wi-Fi, and where her computer is, you can just plug the cable in. So no need for Wi-Fi on her computer. And if we need, I can get a PCIe card or whatever and stick it in.
So my other question is, and like nobody knows this, if they're both using Wi-Fi and LAN, wouldn't it be better just to turn off the Wi-Fi and go straight? I don't know.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yes.
I agree with what you said, Ken, but I'm not going to change your mind, but you know what I would do? Test it, whichever fastest is going to keep.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I think we all know that anything
I totally agree with what you said.
liar
Yeah.
might be.
Well, I agree with what you said.
I've been testing it, playing around with it. Like, how come I can connect to both on my network, Wi-Fi and the landline? I'm like, well, I'm thought in the back of my brain, well, maybe we'll get more data. Maybe not. I don't know. Catherine,
Yes, Catherine. Go ahead.
You think I could give up now or not?
Catherine, I think, was going to say something.
Can I say something to Alex for his computer we were looking up for the desktop?
Yes.
So this computer has a maximum of 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yes.
Yes.
So it could be upgraded. Yes. Which is probably very advisable with 6 gigabytes. Yes. Because 6 gigabytes with Windows 10 is not enough. Yes. 8 is not enough.
But there's no point of upgrading it, the computer he's on now, because he's got the Dell computer he wanted to give her that's got 8 gigs of RAM already.
It's a little bit better, but still.
And it's a seventh generation instead of a fourth.
oh, nice.
Yeah, 7th gen is surely is faster, but still.
This is all, you know what happened. This is all because she simply is aunt that simply not like change, and she's being stubborn about it. That's honestly all it's about. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I had to revert it back to Windows 11 from the new when I went to the hassle of putting Windows 10 on it. Because he just doesn't want to deal with the hassle of her having to put all her passwords back in for her games and stuff.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but still, it's just for your information so that you know what the maximum run is, yes.
Yes.
So it's just if you know, you know. So you have to then if it comes up, yes. Um,
So let me ask the panel if everyone's on the agreement that a computer is only good for about 8 years. If this computer is approaching an 8-year age limit, do you really want to upgrade the RAM?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't waste the money on it myself. I would just get a new computer like the one that Josh is trying to give her, but she won't take it. Or he said that she'll use this one that he's on right now until it totally catches fire, and then
There's your solution. Catch fire.
she'll keep the one. She'll keep the Dell in the closet and use the one that she's on right now until it catches fire, and then hook up the Dell.
oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, I was given some good advice about 2 weeks ago about how I could solve my mortgage problem with a gas can and a match.
Yeah, that would take care of it.
I would definitely not say that.
Oh, I was talking about building a bonfire. So in case you guys are wondering, I'm looking at my old i7 machine, which is first generation. I'm trying to figure something out real quick.
Josh wants to say something.
Go ahead, Josh.
Almost like it's drinking water, hey.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like to me too.
Would you believe Dell memory?
Could I bring in my Dell computer and give it to her or what?
Well, nobody's going to put a gun to your head and tell you to or not to. That's entirely your choice. It's, you know, if she doesn't want it, you might factor that in.
I'm sorry, I can tell you an answer, and this is the one you write down. Forget what everybody else is saying. If it is faster than what she has, and she'll take it, give it to her.
Yes.
If it's slower, well, if she wants slower, let her have it.
Okay.
But it sounded to me like that she doesn't want it unless her current computer catches fire.
I'm just joking with you. I think computers last 20 years. The question is, why would you use a 20-year-old computer?
What?
Can I answer that?
I wouldn't have that be in it, but I think it would be right for the upgrade.
If it, in all, I'm not saying this to be funny, start an argument or anything else. If the computer's still working at 20 years and you don't have any security issues with it, why not use it?
I mean, for just watching YouTube. If you'll watch YouTube,
Right. If you're not running a business, if you don't have to have security up the yin yang, and you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're doing a live stream every night, like someone we all know, and it still works. Of course, you know what would happen is you'd be, well, here we are on the 21st year, and boom, computer goes out, and that would mean that. So,
well, actually, I'm talking about the person watching, not so much about the participant.
Yeah, true. So that brings up another question I have. I heard somewhere that a graphics card will increase your or improve your streaming. Is that true or not?
Sure.
It will?
Well, point, yes. Yes, they can take a workload off the CPU.
Sure. I mean, I don't know what your process is using, but why wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I have no clue. Okay. So that's another reason to
The
get
graphics card has got a computer processor on it. Graphics processor.
It will definitely take a
But the computer I want to give them, just have a virus on the computer.
It will definitely take a workload off of me.
Oh, yeah. In your case, you can. Sure. Hey,
The issue here is that he don't want to hear her complain when she's got to re-enter all her, re-download all her games and re-enter all her passwords to her games. That's the main issue.
but the passwords are driven from the browser, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're driven from the browser, right?
Right.
So the operating system doesn't make a flying flipping difference, right?
Very
I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not.
Okay, Alex, what kind of games did you have? I mean, Windows DOS type that you can just remove
It
the
was like
drive
those.
here.
It was like those ones that come out of the box with the HP computer from like that big fish. If you know what I'm talking about.
Not really, but I understand what you're saying.
Josh
They're not that hard to copy over.
Yeah, Josh can show you again if he wants to.
What's that?
The games your aunt plays that she's so concerned about she won't be able to log into.
You can copy them over. That answers the question. I mean,
I'm going bounce. I gotta go take care of some stuff.
That's what I tried.
All right.
That's what
All right, Tim. We'll probably be here when you get back. Check back in. Thank you for being here.
Later.
What do I do? Do I give her the bell or what?
I will give her the other one.
I think it's up to her.
Yeah, I would agree with Gary. I would ask her, Josh, seriously, which one does she want? I would probably, if the one you want to give her is a better, faster computer, you might want to try to sell it that way. But if she absolutely refuses to take it, then you say, okay, Auntie, I tried. And then you go either put it in the closet for later on when that one crashes, or you give it away to someone else.
Yeah.
Is that the one that had that shipped out stuff? Is that her computer or yours?
What?
that was hers.
No, that's going to be Josh's new computer. If I understood. Yeah, Gary, you're asking about the computer that Jim built yesterday?
No. The one that you put in, the processor that was put in chat a while ago.
That's her
Oh,
computer that
I
he's
missed
on right
that.
now.
That's hers or his?
That's her that he's on right now on the room.
Okay, and you're trying to give her a different one.
Correct. A better one, a faster one.
What CPU does the one you're trying to get her at?
It's a i3 7100.
I'm not sure that's that much faster than I buy it for. Did you go to CPU benchmark and see what the difference was?
No, all I know is the difference in the numbers and the generation.
Okay.
One's the 7th gen, one's the 1st gen, right?
I checked
No, one's the his aunt's current computer is a 4th generation
Oh,
i5.
Oh, okay.
And the Dell that he's trying to give her is a 7th generation Core i3 7100.
Okay.
I checked the benchmarks on them before you got too far in that.
I think Catherine's doing that now, actually, it sounded like.
Yes, just give me one moment, yes. I looked it up. So,
Well, that's not revealing anything, so. Get rid of that.
What is Ken playing with?
Well, I'm messing around. This is my original i7 1st generation machine. I was just looking for something real quick. Right now it's not in use.
Looking for that penny you dropped last week?
Yeah, I think I seen it was welded to the motherboard actually. I'm not sure. Oh, I actually thought I'd just get with the program if we're doing tech stuff and people take things apart. Thought I would do it.
I thought we were doing medical talk. Look at my virtual screen.
You know, I swear when it gets a love out.
I got my Swiss Army knife out that's Alex's green.
Looks like a pickle.
so
I'm just too lazy to go get a screwdriver.
okay.
If we don't hear from him tonight, I'll send him an email on it and ask him.
Who, he, are we talking about what? I'm lost.
I wanted to get your product in for Windows Professional.
Yeah.
Oh, or from Jeff?
Yeah.
He hadn't asked to join. He's probably still out shopping.
What's Windows Professional part?
Yeah, I want to do professional.
I know it.
This computer and the Dell.
Why?
And I'm tired of getting haunted the week bug, week bug, week bug, week bug, week bug, week bug, week bug.
So here is the benchmark between the 4430 and the 7100.
You can share your screen, Catherine, if you'd like.
I put it in the chat
Okay.
in Zoom. Was that wrong?
No, that's fine. Yes,
Or
there's
should
a
I
fine
put
check.
it, should I put it in YouTube too?
I will share it over everything, hopefully. So let me know if that's going out on the stream. I shared it to Zoom. I don't know if it's going out on the stream or not, though.
Yes, I can see it that you shared the screen.
Okay. So there it is, and I will put the link over there as well, just in case. So what are we looking at here, Gary? Maybe the i3 is slightly better, if I'm reading this right.
I'm agreeing with you, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly, very slightly.
Slightly,
I like
very,
that.
very slightly.
Slightly better than nothing.
That's true.
Yes.
That's very true. Okay. Thank you,
That
Captain.
solves that.
Do I need to bring it back? Did I get rid of it too quick?
Yes, Catherine.
Are the CPUs correct?
Yes, Catherine.
Okay, good. I just wanted to. It's actually interesting that the 7100 is, yeah, it's cheaper than the i5. Much cheaper. But I mean, maybe you could change the, CP.
I would upgrade.
I'm not going to give all my brand new.
I would upgrade to the i3.
Yeah.
But then you were like, well, what do I do with my old one? Get rid of it.
Which is the old lady down the street.
Get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Show it to the cleaning lady.
I mean, I don't get it. If someone's trying to give you a better machine, why wouldn't you take it?
That's
She is
just,
afraid.
yeah. She probably doesn't know computers and thinks it's going to lose everything.
Right.
She is afraid of new technology. She doesn't know. She is insecure. And insecurity and being afraid is a bad mixture in dogs and in people, if you know what I mean.
And she's probably afraid of change.
About 2 years ago, we hired an engineer who had nothing to do with computers, CAD person, but an engineer. And she was looking for his email. It's like, Stout looks stupid. No, he went out, but he went to from this old company, wondering where the email was. And he had stuff saved that he wanted to get and read.
Jeff's on the way, Josh.
But he didn't understand that wasn't in his email in a new company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She doesn't understand that you can basically clone her her data onto a SSD, and she will have the same. It will feel the same, it will look the same, all it is the PC will live longer and well, it's faster. Yes?
Right.
But maybe you explained it to her the wrong way. Yes? I'm not sure what you said or how you said it. Because she is, I assume she is a non-technical person. Yes? So you cannot come with all these technical abbreviations. Yes?
Yeah.
You have you can tell her, look, this will be your new PC. It will be an upgrade from the old PC. Yes.
Right.
It's more secure. You have to be well.
Give over the older.
She is she is not on the same level as, for example, I and Alex. Yes. We can talk for hours with abbreviations and we understand each other. Yes. And all the others here too. But she doesn't know. Yes.
Well, what am I doing? Am I giving up now or am I not giving up?
I would give her the deal and just make her just re-enter her passwords if she has to. Do whatever she has to get her things back on there.
Yeah.
How many games does she have when I'm being serious? I lose her too.
I think 4 or 5.
That's the other world then.
Because I can even put Windows 11 on it and it will be good.
I would give her your computer.
With that?
I would give her your computer like you want to.
Yes. But I wouldn't put Windows 11 on it. Even though Gary says to.
I don't. No, Alex. No, this one I'll argue with you. I don't say to or not to, but I say what's wrong with it. Especially if she doesn't. She's not a Windows 10 expert. She's a perfect candidate. If she had 10 years of experience and knew everything was in Windows 10, I'd say, well, maybe.
Right.
But like we did at our company, we did a survey of people that actually used Windows 10. It was 40% before we went to it. That's 40% of people that already do it. And we've done tests, and most of the things we've tested in Windows 11 is faster. And it's a hell of a lot more secure. Now, as a company, we have to worry about that.
Well, because you've already got Windows 10 on it, Josh, just put Windows 11 back on it would be more work. So I would just leave it like it is and put her things back on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Makes sense to
PC,
me.
the PC, the HP she has now. Yes.
Right.
You could make you can clone it onto an SSD. Yes, and then you put the
Yeah, I
SSD.
put an FFP in the I put an FFP in the Dell. This is not capable of running an FFP. It's just not.
Yes, and then this computer, because it has the SSD, is already much faster.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
because then you don't have to worry about the spinning rust that can fail at some point.
Right.
So it's more secure, and because yeah, you can try Windows 11 with her. The issue is if she doesn't know it, she might come back
She's
and
not even gonna she's not even gonna be able to tell if it's got Windows 11 on it or Windows 10 because of the way he's got it set up with the Windows XP taskbar and the Windows XP start menu, she ain't even going to be able to tell the difference if it's Windows 11 or Windows 10. So that's
Actually, does she have Windows XP to begin with? Or is she going to be confused by that?
Good question.
He had Windows XP on that Pentium board. And she liked it.
That crap confuses the hell out of me. I haven't thought about XP for 10 years.
well, my
He doesn't like the new plug in it.
So, Alex, is there any way you can take his the Dell that we're going to replace with the new build, and have it mimic the HP that she currently has, to where you could swap the boxes out, plug everything back in, and she would never know if it's an HP or a Dell? Is that possible?
yes.
That's what I'd do.
That's what I would do.
In a heartbeat. I'm serious. If that's possible, she doesn't know it's a black box, right? It's right, Josh. It's a black computer box, and he looks. So a black box is a black box is a black box. As long as it does what it was doing, the only people it's going to know is the 7 of us in here and maybe some people on YouTube, and I'm sure they don't know your aunt. So.
What are we doing?
I would have Alex get on her computer, get everything on, get on your computer, put it on, if she won't know the difference.
Exactly.
It'll stop building faster. And that's because you have SSD and you have a faster processor.
Have an image of this computer.
Yes. I made an image of that computer before we reverted it back to Windows 10. So I made an image of the Windows 11 the way it is right now.
No, wait. Listen carefully. What Ken and I were saying is go to the Aunt's computer, get the stuff she wants off, then the Dell computer that he's going to give her, and put it on there. And she won't know the difference.
As long as she turns that computer on and she knows that she moves her mouse over here and that game comes on, and as long as that happens, she's not going to know any different.
Just make it
The way I understand it, all her passwords are saved in her Microsoft account with all her bookmarks. So when he logs into her Microsoft account and Microsoft Edge, everything will just show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will.
And so then the only thing you have to do, there'd be any amount of work, is just go re-download whatever, figure out how to re-download whatever games you've got on the computer. And that'd be it.
Not to show that I don't know what's going on, but isn't that part of the thing you did when you backed it up and created whatever it was you created? Isn't that all inclusive with that?
Yeah. So all we have to do is take that image that we did and put it on the Dell, and we're done.
I think so.
The only issue I have with that is the image we made has Windows 11. The Dell right now has Windows 10. And if it was up to me, I would leave the Windows 10 on the.
What is Alex? Now this one I'm going to give a little help. What does the Aunt have right now?
Windows 11?
The Aunt has Windows 11?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to put the Dell back to Windows 11.
Yes.
You want to try to change what she has. You want her to sit down and get ready to play games, turn the switch on, and just playing what she had yesterday.
Right. Yep.
So if she had Windows 11, she'll have Windows 11 today. Don't change what Josh thinks she like. She wants what she wants. I mean, if I handed you my computer and you handed me another one back, I don't even know what's underneath. I need to know where my shit's at.
Yep. And the best thing that could happen is the next time Josh goes to visit, she says, "Oh, Josh, my computer's running so much better. I don't know what you did to it, but thank you very much." And all he's got to do is smile and go, "You're welcome." And you're done.
Yeah.
So I don't care what you like. I don't care what Josh likes. I don't care what Gary likes. What she has is what she needs to have tomorrow.
Yeah. And if you can make that happen, then that's what I would do. And that solves the issue of what Josh will do with his old computer. He donates it to her, gives it to her, upgrades her.
Hold on to her computer for a couple of weeks to make sure she's happy.
Yep. Just in case.
Yeah,
Now,
all of that was the thing in Microsoft Edge when you log into a Microsoft account.
So can I not go to my mom's house and log into Microsoft Edge and everything that's saved there is still going to be there because I'm logged into my account on a different computer?
Right.
Okay. Hate to beat that dead horse, but okay.
So all we need to do is take the image I made earlier, stick it on that deal, and we should be done.
Yep.
Sounds like it to me. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Me.
Well, you know what? Just
Oh, there's Jeff.
It just sounded an awful lot like Doug with the big beast where you're having trouble putting a new image on it.
Yes, he did it anyway now. He put Carrie's image back on.
Yeah, well, what he did is redid it, basically, he said.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes. First he destroyed it and then he redid it.
Just like he did with that guy's Bob's computer.
So, if you, okay, it's just an assumption, yes? So if you would,
Hey, Jeff.
So I started writing on a piece of paper.
can I speak, please? So if you would change the i3 to an i5, 7,500, you would have 10% more, and 19% more, and in average score you have 19% more, overclock score you have 21% more.
So we only need one because we really only need one. We really only need one other key instead of two.
Yeah. Yeah. But what one do we need it for? The Dell?
The Dell.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can activate it after we transfer the image I saved on the hard drive already.
Yeah. Well, Jeff beat me right now, but I can't have them.
Well, the keys I have, the OEM keys, will not upgrade a computer from home to pro. They're for new builds, basically, or clean installs.
Okay.
Hey,
So
like on
we
my
have to,
laptop, I had Windows 10 Home, and I upgraded it to Pro, but I sucked it up and paid the full price for Microsoft.
so it sounds like we're gonna have to stay with home.
Yeah.
You, if she has, it's a computer that she has listed on her Microsoft account.
What's that?
Because if it is, it may know and automatically do the reactivation.
I can't.
The computer has Windows 10 Home right now.
Right.
If you're talking about, I think you're talking, I don't understand, I'm sorry.
Right. It has Windows 10 Home, so it would be out.
What are you going to gain by going to Pro?
The ability to manage the update with more granular control.
Why do you want to do that with hers?
You know,
Because she's doing that now. I mean, if she's not doing it, again, Allison, I beat you up, but think like a user more than thinking like, if she's not doing something else, why add something in there? I'm sure if she found out that you were coming in to look at her every 3 days to make sure the updates happen, she's not going to be thrilled about that either. Because she's heard about ransomware, bad people getting on her computer, and you know, she doesn't have a clue what's going on, but she'll think something's going on.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, nobody's getting on her computer now, as far as you know.
So what kind of pizza are we enjoying there, Jeff?
It's a weird kind that I bought at Costco. I just bought it to try it. The crust is made of.
Don't say cauliflower.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gone vegan on us. Oh
No, there's meat on the pizza.
no.
Hey, Ken, top me with my pizza.
But it isn't totally made from that. It's just mixed in the flour somehow when I read the box.
Oh.
Neither my wife nor I like it that well, so this is the last one.
As he eats the 7th piece of pizza, we really don't like this.
Well, I'm a cheap bastard and I don't waste food.
Gonna get your money's worth, right?
Yeah.
So, hey,
Well,
real quick, I need you guys to make me smart. When I look up a processor, the 10700K, that's the one that has the processor built into it, correct?
Yeah, the K just means it can be overclocked.
Oh, okay. So what's the KF mean? What does KF mean?
F means no graphics in it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So when I go home, we'll take the backup on the hard drive and put it on the Dell, right?
Right.
Okay.
And the big thing here with you two guys, and you're doing great work, is you want her to not know you did anything.
Correct. I do agree with you on that.
If anything that's different, it's going to be your fault, and you broke something, and what the heck did you do? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, then the discussions begin. I can guarantee that.
I've seen people who get paid to do their job to say that. It's what we gave you, stupid. Well, I didn't like it because it's different. Oh, turn the color down a little bit, you know.
I'm trying to think of a reason to why it wouldn't work, but I can't think of any.
So, Alex, when you go to do this, and you're gonna stream it or share it or whatever, this is what I want to hear in the background.
What is that supposed to mean? I don't control it.
And yes, I'll take the hit on that. That's the thing for Mission Impossible when you go to pull this off. That's what I want to hear streaming while you're doing this. That'll be a pretty good test. We'll see how long it takes before I get that notification of copyright violation or whatever it is. I haven't had one in a while, so why not?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, really.
They had,
YouTube police.
hey, Alex, they had, oh God, probably mid-90s, Pentium 4. They had a problem with the floating point back then. And this is heavy-duty calculations. I mean, engineers above. We had clerks that were saying they were having problems with floating point. And I'm like, you don't even, you do letters. You type letters as your job. There is no floating point. But because they read about it someplace, oh my gosh, floating point's wrong. They didn't know what floating point meant. But that was
I
the problem.
vaguely remember hearing about that.
Yep.
Didn't Microsoft issue some type of a fix for that?
No, that was Intel that came up with it. It was Intel actually.
Intel, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
The chip itself was bad. Where had a bug in it.
There have been one or two chips that came out with bugs in them, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody makes one mistake. And as you know, when you start doing high level math, it doesn't get caught by every person. I mean, you don't catch it.
I don't remember what it is. There's actually a mistake in math still in Excel, the last I knew.
That would surprise me either.
It's been known for a while, but Microsoft claims they don't need to fix it. I read about it in some engineering magazine, I don't know, 15 years ago, actually.
Yeah, I know what we can do to upset Jim a little bit. Next time he comes on the string, I'll just show this to him.
Well, you're moving too much.
Uh-huh. Oh no, Ken. What are you playing?
I won't. Just
Did anybody make it all the way through Carrie's thing today?
didn't even start.
I gave up after about 5 minutes.
I got a notification while we were at dinner, and I thought, I'm just going to eat dinner.
You made the right choice.
What was it?
Giveaways again and a lot of blathering. Excuse me.
So as far as the security updates go on Windows 11 on that Dell, Gary, it's still, as far as I know, it's still technically not supported.
Right.
I'll still get the security updates.
As long as they support the operating system. Understand, everybody, even I've been told this by somebody at Microsoft, can talk about it. It's not a secret. They don't go, oh, Windows 7, okay, that's the download we're going to get on the second Tuesday of the month, okay? They don't go, oh, wait a second, wrong processor. Oh, wait a second. Right now, they give you all the updates for Tuesday. And they look and see what you have before they try giving you stuff. Because if you look at your computer, you might have TM2 right now. They will give you updates for that. They don't say, well, you don't have this part and not give you an update. They give you an update for what your computer takes. That's why I say Notepad. If you get rid of Notepad, it won't update Notepad. If you have Notepad and there's an update for Notepad, you will get an update.
I didn't get anything Tuesday.
I did.
I got something, I don't remember what it was. It was one update.
Cumulative or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the .NET update.
Yeah, sounds right.
I think it was 3.6 and 4.8 or something.
Yeah, one of my computers actually updated to 21H2.
Yeah, I got the notepad now looks different. It is because I have the dark mode on. It's also gray and gray, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah, they updated it.
Yeah. So that's here.
Well, if you want to wait until I get my machine closed before I give all that down.
Well, yeah.
So now I have Windows 11, version 21H2. Operating system build is 22000.556. So I am up to date with
Yeah, I mean, Alex, a quick aside, I'm not pushing Windows 11. I'm playing devil's advocate. Why not? I mean, it's just like an electric car. I don't think they're horribly bad. I just think the average person are too damn expensive.
Not to mention you can't drive cross country in them yet.
That too.
Well, I'm going to pay for 15,000 charging stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, my favorite with electric cars, and I have two, my wife and I each got one, is they're not bad, but you tell the average person who has 8-year-old Honda to buy one? Yeah, that makes sense.
They're total electric, Gary, or hybrid?
Nope, total. But it's like my wife and I had a stroke. Her grandmother in the turn of the century in Detroit because of all the coal factories. Or, you know, coal. You look at the skyline, it's black. Okay? And she said we should do something about that. Turn of the century, 1900. Of course you shouldn't lose. I mean, right? You shouldn't go out of your way to, you know, throw garbage alongside the road. But until we have an idea of how we're going to get rid of 300 million cars that are gasoline, what are we going to do with the electric cars? Forge all the automakers.
Gotta build them faster.
We haven't done that ever. 20 million a year is a good start. So
7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
make the elderly people work. If they don't work, shoot them. I mean, wait, fire them.
So there's a question in chat: is James Bond movies, are they finished?
No.
Yeah, I would say no. I googled it. It says, despite 007's apparent demise in quote No Time to Die, sorry for the spoiler, fans can quote rest assured that the British super spy will return. So Tom, there's the best answer. We got a several bunch of no's, and according to Google, he's coming back. But I have heard that he might not be coming back, but she might be coming back.
I have a pet peeve with that.
That's what I don't know. I haven't seen a James Bond movie in 20 years, so I have no clue.
James Bond's kind of suave and sophisticated, gets the women, Halle Berry with the diamonds in her stomach, you know.
Right.
Cool stuff. Can you imagine? I mean, men kind of go, boy, I wish I was that.
His sister.
If you had a woman come to your door and say, hey, big boy, hell, in Detroit on the way to work, I see crack words out at 3 in the morning.
They'll name her Jane Bond. And we'll find out that that is his daughter.
Well, Tom said in the chat room his sister.
But, I mean,
I think I've only seen one James Bond movie at a theater. That was Dr. No, the first one.
I've seen them all.
So here's a little bit of trivia for you. How many Casino Royales are there?
I think there's 3.
When did the first Casino Royale come out?
I get
A long time ago.
1966 or 67, I think. It was a parody of James Bond. It wasn't James Bond. It was a parody of James Bond. It was absolutely hilarious.
That was with the old guy, right? Or
Um,
as a retired James Bond?
no, it was a legitimately young James Bond. I'm
Wasn't
trying
there
to
one
think.
up that had the old retired James Bond in a Casino Royale? Or am I thinking of another one?
The only reason I remember it is because I was a kid and I liked the theme at the end when they played the music. The movie didn't mean jack to me because I was just a kid, but I caught on to the music.
Now you got me thinking, because I know what you're talking about.
It might not have been called Casino Royale, but that's... Okay, so it was 1967. It's Casino Royale in 1967, a real James Bond movie. It's loosely based on a 1953 novel of the same name by Ian Fleming, the first novel to feature the character James Bond. The film stars David Niven as the original James Bond.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Wasn't
Wasn't it a retired James Bond or something?
Yeah.
Was it David Niven, the Pink Panther?
Yes, he was. And Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were some funny movies too.
Oh, who was David Niven?
He's a British actor, is all I know. I mean,
Played in 55 Days at Peking. Played the British ambassador.
he's been his mother. Tony Wallow says James Bond's his mother. That's good.
Actually, I like Pierce Brosnan. I'm the weird one.
Worst Bond ever.
Really?
No, so how many James Bonds have there been?
5, I think.
And the other guy, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore, Sean Connery.
Dalton.
Yeah, that Australian guy from one movie.
The guy from The Who? Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of something else.
George. His first name was George, I think.
George Lambert or something like that. Lambert.
Man, I am way behind on my Bond movies.
Then Bronson and Craig.
Yeah, I think there's only been 5.
Now for the paranoia, is there really people that are licensed to film?
Officially, no. I assume there was a time when assassination was used. Supposedly, it's against
7 actors.
multiple executive orders at the present time. I mean, going back through several presidents.
Right, there have been 7 actors following Connery's portrayal. David Niven, George Lansby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Bronson, and Daniel Craig have assumed the role.
Yeah.
So,
They're counting David Niven in this one place.
yeah, they're counting him. David Niven played James Bond? Oh, yeah, yeah.
In that Casino Royale spoof.
Yeah, the spoof.
Yeah, I'm going to go get the original title. I don't think it was actually called Casino Royale. Give me just a moment here. I guess I can do
Time's up.
I believe a
Now he's
moment is a
taking a
little...
Microsoft moment.
Yeah, really. Please be patient.
Don't you see the spinning circle on his screen?
Probably see the spinning circle on my face.
I'm really looking forward to see how much of a speed increase the Wi-Fi. I'm really looking forward to seeing a speed increase on the Wi-Fi on Josh's new build.
Now, what is his speed on his router?
His speed, I do not know an exact number because I can't hardwire. You can't hardwire into the router, so there's no way for me to get an accurate number. But the best speed I have gotten over Wi-Fi. One day when I was connected and I knew no one else was there, it was Tuesday afternoon, I think, and it was like the speed was like over 100 down and like 20 up. So I can only assume that it's the full speed of the connection that's coming in.
That's probably what should get them. Because if it's going slower, it's probably something they're doing, not something he's doing. They're probably watching streaming TV in that room. Actually, I'm not joking.
Yeah, Jeff, you're correct. It says, in an early spy spoof, aging Sir James Bond comes out of retirement to take on SMERSH. It starred Orson Welles, David Niven, Peter Sellers, Ursula Andress, Woody Allen, Peter Sellers again, so whoever wrote this doesn't proofread what they do, Richard Talmadge, John Huston, Ian Fleming, Billy Wilder, John Law, Val Guest, and James McGrath.
Might be worth seeing just to see Ursula undress.
If she dance.
I don't remember. I did watch it here a while back.
Yeah.
Do what, Josh?
Saw the first one, Dr. No, at a drive-in theater. Don't remember much of it. A friend of mine knew where you could get beer out of a Coke vending machine in this little town, and we were drinking crappy beer poured over ice in a cup. Only something stupid high school kids would do.
Damn, are you talking on what for your music?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I going to do what?
Look for your music.
Yes and no. I do have a thumb drive in the car that's got a massive amount of music on it. I'll just bring it in and plug it in. You can get off there what you want. I don't need to go find it on here. I've got it.
I thought you were going to give me some of the papaya.
Yep, you can The professor can take all that he wants off there.
I'll take it, put it on my computer, and then I can take it from my computer and put it on your computer.
You want some Filipino music as well?
That goes to the highest bidder.
It's not bad. Some of the music is not bad. I don't understand any of the lyrics, but the music itself is pretty good. And some of the lyrics I've picked up on because I've only heard it 17,000 times. What's that, dear? You want to hear?
So you're back home, right?
Yeah, we've been back home now for about...
You didn't stay to watch the deer?
No, as a matter of fact, I offered to take her to an area where I knew there would be deer, and she said no, didn't want to do it. So,
Hey,
fine with me.
Now back home, and you don't have to go back again, right? All done.
We're all done.
Well, I had
Did you see the cat?
Do what, Catherine?
Did you see the cat?
Yeah, the cat was actually sitting in our driveway when we got home tonight. So,
What, the neighborhood cat, right?
yeah, actually it's 3 houses over the street and 3 houses up. Apparently she lets it out every day, and at some point in night she puts it back in the house, I guess. Kind of smart if you think about it. The neighborhood takes care of the cat. She lets it sleep in her house.
So this cat goes around and receives from everyone a little bit of food.
Probably, yes. Except us. I'm not going to feed it.
So
You know about those cats. You sure of all those cats.
Yeah, I made the mistake of petting it, and that was already dumb to do because now it sits there in the driveway and waits for me. But the cool thing was I said, come on, let's go check the mail. It walked down the driveway with me to check the mail, and I'm like, oh, my God, the cat's attached to me already.
yeah, the cat likes you because if cats don't like you, they don't come with you. So you already his pet or something like that, if you know what I mean.
Well, the person who previously lived there may have put out food once in a while.
Well, there's actually either a doggy door or, no pun intended, a cat door on our garage. Not the door that goes up, but the foot door. There's one of those. So I thought it was her cat, but apparently it's the lady over there. And here's what lesson learned on I should not stereotype people. Because when I was told it's the lady across the street, cat, my first image was a little bit of an elderly or older woman, and it's not. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, prototypical cat lady.
Yeah, so she's not a typical cat lady at all. Let me see how long we've been going here. Oh, right at 2 hours, 1 hour 58 minutes. That's pretty good timing. So I'll shut the stream off here in a minute. So, Alex, any other breaking news you want to tell us about other than you embarrassed Josh today?
no other breaking news. I see it smile.
I do too.
Well, I canceled my own internet today.
Oh,
Moved it
okay.
back to Cox and got it there tomorrow was when they were going to charge my credit card for next month, so I got it there in time to prevent that.
No, that was my bill, man. Yeah.
Well, if he hadn't have told anybody on YouTube, nobody would have known about it. What he should have said is before you start.
You know what? She probably won't ever notice the difference between 50 and 300.
So apparently they do want me to end the stream because Tony and Tom have both said, have a good night, everyone, and good night. I was going to pull a Carrie and say, well, I need to get off here and then talk for another hour, but I can go ahead and end the stream. So let me do that real quick. So there's a debate on who was first, whether it was Robert or Greg. Robert said first, Greg said first, and then Jeff said next. Jeff, you were clearly next. We can agree on that. I don't know who was first.
Well, next after whoever was. I was next after the first two. I'll call it a tie.
My name popped up first.
On your screen, right?
Yeah, Robert is first in the chat list.
Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention. Anyway, shouts out to Robert, Greg, Jeff, Tony Wallow, Tom, Matthew Camp. I did see Jason was there. Catherine was there.
Bryson, somebody.
Bryson Shepard was there again. That's about 3 times he's joined us.
CFW space W, whoever that is.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times too. So, which is good. I like seeing these recurring names come back and the participation in the chat. I really appreciate that. So I will end the stream. I will not pull a carry and talk. Well, let's see. What can we talk about? Let me get here in my carry position. Oh, come on. That was a little bit funny. All right, I'm leaving. Night, guys. See you tomorrow night. Bye.
See you tomorrow.